Morning, guys. We've had an early start this morning. We've come about 45 minutes out of Pattaya, and as you can hear that dog barking in the background, we are at the man that rescues dogs. So big dog rescue place, and it's a good story that I'll tell you the story later, but just thought I'd kick this video off by I guess letting you know what we're doing today and where we are, and we just got here, so I'll go and meet Chris, who looks after most of the well, he's the manager actually. So we've been here once before a few years ago, and unfortunately we've only not been able to come back here until today. So really looking forward to meeting some of the dogs and showing you guys some of the things that go on here. So just wanted to, I guess, kick this off, let you know what we're doing, and we'll have a look around. Guys, we got up early today to come out here, mainly so we could come out for the morning run. So not only do they look after about 850 dogs here on the premises of the man that rescues dogs, but they do a couple of runs, one in the morning at this time, which is at 7 a.m. now, and they do another one around lunchtime when it's a little bit hotter. But so we wanted to come out and join them for this run. I can't remember how many. I'll ask a little bit later about how many they actually feed on the street. So they accommodate about 850 on the premises, and usually they're the ones that wouldn't make it if they were left out on the street. So that's why they come out, and the ones that can survive on the street, they come out and feed them. But the ones that come into the centre usually come from, and they are rescued, usually from a situation where they were on death's door and potentially not going to make it. So there's so many stories, and we'll go through a few today, and we'll also talk about how this place started and some of the other stories around it. So yeah, we've just started our run, and we've made our first stop. I can't see any dogs here at the moment. They're probably still sleeping, but we'll be on our way, and we'll resume when we get to the next place.
Takes 2 hours to finish this.
Yeah, 2-hour run. How many dogs do they feed outside?
Maybe today it takes longer because something happened. Like a racing car racing.
Okay.
And เรามาเขาเรียกอะไรนะตัวเองเรามาให้อาหารหมากี่ตัวคะข้างนอกเนี่ย 400.
About 400.
Yeah.
นั่นคือฐานเก่านะฐานใหม่ยังไม่ได้ใช้จริง
เฉพาะข้างนอกใช่ไหมคะ
So there's about 400 out on the streets.
And maybe more.
And
so one running. Two. You can get out.
So second stop, we'll have a quick say hello to these guys. They certainly know. They know what's going on. They know what time it is. Hello. They know what time it is. Look, they come running out as soon as they see the car. They probably know the sound of the car too. That's those two done. So we're getting into these narrow streets. We've just driven about 20 minutes, and look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's seen the car running towards it. Look,
เอาเขา
look
ขึ้
how
นไป
happy
รับ
he
ก็
is.
ได้นะตัวเองเขาจะขึ้นไหม
Look how happy he is.
ไว้
He
ฝั่งนู้น
knows.
นะคะ
He definitely knows the car,
นี่
and he
ตัว
knows
หนึ่ง
the time.
มัน
Oh,
สอง
he's
ตัว
on the way.
แต่จะ
Look.
ขึ้นยังไง
เบียดได้ไหมเบียดได้
What they've
นะ
been waiting
เอาของ
for.
มาไว้ข้างหน้ากับพี่ปา
Just got to
Lah,
be
hai
careful
con
she
đang
doesn't
đi
run them
con
over, I suppose.
สงสารเอาของมาไว้ข้างหน้ากับพี่ปาก็ได้จ้ะแล้วก็ให้
เอา
เขา
ไว้เอาไว้ข้างล่าง
And there's another one I can see down there, but that one either hasn't spotted the car yet or he doesn't care.
เอามาไว้ข้างหน้าส่วน
Oh,
หนึ่งก็ได้ค่ะ
this one's coming?
Yeah.
He's coming? Oh, so these two guys like to come for the ride. So they jump in. They jump in and they come along. They come along on the tour to visit all the other dogs. But that's how excited they are. They love to. They come on the round. These guys come on the round and they get dropped off at the end of it. So quickly get out here. We've just come across another couple.
Babe, you need to close the
Oh.
every time.
Oh, in. Okay,
Yeah,
so
because they
we're
different, they will might
we've got to make sure they don't get out of the car. I thought maybe they got out every time. So look at these three guys.
ถ้าพี่ไปใกล้ๆเขากัดไหม
So this is the food that gets loaded up in the morning. So she does 2 runs. Excuse me. One at 7 o'clock and one at about 1:30, and she does 2 different areas. So each area takes a couple of hours. Looks like we've got another one down there that's looks a little bit sheepish, but she'll make sure they all get something. And they're a bit timid, these ones.
นั่นแหละค่ะประมาณนั้นเลย
Some of them are a bit more timid than other ones. That's their food, just a mixture of rice and kibble.
แล้วก็มีข้างใน
Not too much.
ไหนตัวเอง
แล้วหนูเดินเข้าไปมันเละอยู่นู่นต้นไม้ใหญ่นู่น
สายแล้วพี่ก็นึกว่าหมดพี่จะให้เยอะไปเปล่าไม่พอ
Oh, she's giving more or not?
Yeah, inside.
Oh, there's more dogs inside?
I don't know, but she's
And she obviously knows where all the dogs are. Here comes another one coming down the street. They must hear the car. And another one behind that one. They're probably freaked out by the camera a little bit, like, what's that? This one's hopping on 3 legs. Babe, say hello to this one. Hello. They probably don't understand English either. Sawadee Cup. Yeah, so what did I say? About 400 out on the street. It used to be 400, and she thinks it's a lot more now. So it's probably about 500 on the streets, and I think it's about 800 at the actual rescue centre. So there's 1,300 dogs that they're feeding every day. So these guys get their little bit of food in the morning. The ones on the other run, they get their food in the afternoon. Pa's getting the hang of it. Yeah, so these ones, like I said, the ones that can survive on the street, they're left on the street. This one actually looks like he's got a couple of bite marks on him. The ones that come into the centre, like I said, they're usually found, brought in by somebody, and they're left for dead on the street. They've got a vet. They got a vet in the rescue centre. So some of the state of some of the dogs when they come, it's a miracle that they survive. So I remember some of the stories from last time and some of the photos that Chris showed me. There's no way you'd think that the dogs could survive. So they're pretty much miracle workers out here, and they give the dogs a second chance at life. And I think now he was saying they got space for probably another 100 dogs now, so which is really good, because last time that one's got a bleeding paw. That's why he's hopping. His paw's bleeding too. Trying to put some antiseptic on that sore foot. So if that gets worse, would she bring that into the centre if the dog gets worse? If that dog gets worse, would she bring it into the...
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So just keep an eye on it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're moving to the next stop. Another couple here. That one, look, again, looked a little bit scared, but always happy to get their food. A lot of them look similar, eh? Got that sandy colour. I don't know how many stops she does every day. She doesn't know how many. She knows all the places, but there must be so many that she can't keep count. So she does this Monday to Friday, and then on the weekends someone else does it. It's time to go, but he doesn't really want to go. Okay, bye. So actually I thought those two came for the whole run, but they just come and sit in the car, and one of them basically just sits in there and sleeps, and the other one just keeps continuously trying to shake hands with you. But that's, yeah, just a couple of blocks. They come for the ride, but they love it. They love it, and as you can see, he didn't want to get out. So again, this is the food. This is the food that they bring out, a mixture of rice and kibble, and the place solely relies on donations of money and food. And as you can imagine, to feed 1,300 dogs every day, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of food, plus all the other things they do. Like they obviously, if there's something wrong with a dog that comes in, they are they coming for a run now? Looks like thousands and thousands and thousands of oyster shells dumped here for some reason. This guy's a little bit friendlier. Hello. Man, they're everywhere, these dogs, everywhere. Everywhere you drive, everywhere you look, and sometimes she's actually, I thought she didn't miss any, but obviously you can't stop for every single one. Looks like the one with muddy legs just jumped on Pla. So Pla's a little bit, okay. So Pla's a little bit muddy now. This guy's been running in the mud and he wants to jump on me too. See Pla's mud? Hello. Hello. Yeah, we're going to go for a walk in there. I just want to make sure this one doesn't jump on me. Look out. So you can see the lengths they go to just to make sure these dogs get some food. We both wore white shoes today, so that was smart. Look at that. Nice. Oh, look at the chickens. So we're feeding chickens too, by the looks of it. Wow, wow. I can see further down there, there's more dogs down there. These guys here are pretty playful actually. And the dogs obviously get on with the chickens. So a lot of these people that live in some of these houses or even shacks, they try to look after the dogs as well, but obviously they've got to feed themselves, and they wouldn't say no to another dog that came, so they could start off with one and then another one will start hanging around, and they try to look after as many as they can. But like I said, they need to look after themselves as well, so all the help that they can get is really appreciated by these people. Eat chicken? Is that what she said?
Yeah. She said if you take too long, the chicken gonna finish all.
Yeah, if the dog doesn't eat it. Eat your food. Eat your food, man. That one's being left alone, having a good feed, but this one. Okay, see you guys. Okay. She's taken the less muddy route this time, although no, there's still a bit of mud, but hey, this is all part of it. And this, for me, this beats going on, you know, most of the other normal tours that the tourists come here, and I mean they're good, of course they're good, and everyone loves the Thai culture and everything, but just coming out and seeing what things are really like out here, and experiencing things like this and what this guy's doing, which we'll still talk a little bit more about a little bit later. But looks like we're ready to go and we're off to the next place. So we just noticed this one here is really skinny. So Nam, who's taken us out with her today, she's going to keep an eye on this one over the next few days, and if he or she gets any worse, they'll take it into the centre. It looks like they'll probably end up doing that anyway. I mean, I'm no expert, but it looks like they might have to do something like that. And that's the thing, these dogs, once they get sick, there's no treatment for them out here. So if there's no one like the rescue centre, the man who rescues dogs, they are literally left for dead. This is really a part of Thailand that a lot of people don't see. There's still a lot of poverty in this country, and there's not much money from the government once people get past working age, really. Still a couple of little timid guys here. But they know what's coming. They'll get their food. That's if the pigeons don't get it first. Well, you'd be good at this job. I think I mean, we both love our dogs, but I think Pla would love to do something like this. Obviously you've got to make money, right? So it's not a high-paying job, and as much as you might love it, you do need money.
5, 6, 7 7 ตัว7 dogs here.
Oh yeah, there's a few.
8 อ๋อตรงนี้เต็ม
Hello, mate. Hello. These ones are all a little bit scared by the look of it. Unsure, a bit unsure. Could be when they see a Westerner like me, they're like, what's that? Because I guarantee they wouldn't see many out here. Hello. Hello. A lot of these dogs, they just need some love, really, and they're a bit scared. Probably a little bit scared of the camera too. But I don't want to scare them any more than. Wow, these ones are quite timid. The first time we came out, which was a few years ago, man, the dogs just came out from everywhere, and they loved to pat and they loved to come over. Wow, there's quite a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 13. There's about 13. And there's a couple in the bush here. This little black one wants to come out and eat, but he's a little bit worried about me. They don't get much affection, these guys. So if I get the chance to pat any of them, once they get used to you, but is she going without me? I don't know. I don't know if she knows if I'm in the car or not. That's okay. These people that work at the man who rescues dogs, they got hearts of gold. They love dogs. Like I said, that it's not great pay. I mean, it's a job, and they get looked after at the centre. They get lunch and everything provided. But it's starting to get a bit hot. We thought it was going to rain actually. This morning at our hotel, we were trying to get ready and there was a blackout, so there was no electricity, so it was like showering and trying to find everything in the dark. And yeah, we were a little bit worried it was gonna rain, because there's been a bit of rain and it's the start of the rainy season, but it's come out nice now. Or not nice, it's still overcast, but it's just starting to warm up. So these guys, this is what they've been waiting for. So we might leave it here until we get to the next place. So we're in Sriracha. Sriracha, you might know the name from the sauce they make, Sriracha sauce, and it's about an hour normally from Pattaya in a taxi. We got a taxi today. It was 600 baht, so 600 baht, probably about $30 one way, and we'll call the guy an hour before we're ready to go home, and he'll come and get us and take us back. So 1,200 for the day, but well worth it. Well worth it, we think. We look forward to this every trip. All right, looks like we're off to the next place. Oh, these guys are a little bit friendlier too. And this guy can't walk very well. Hello. Hello. Aren't you beautiful? Huh? You're beautiful. Yeah, you got some food. This one's got something wrong with its foot. It's only these two that hang out together here. They live just over there. Hello. What is it, dim sum? Ah. What's some dim sum?
You stupid.
What's wrong with that one's foot, babe?
ไม่หายค่ะเคยเอาไปรักษาที่คลินิกเพราะว่ามันแปลกไงมันแปลก
She said she took her to the vet before. But
Yeah.
But can't fix it.
Oh, it's like all the nerves are dead or something.
Maybe too late now.
Ah, okay.
นี่พรุ่งนี้จะเป็นการตัดเล็บมาเป็นเจาะเนื้อแล้วเนี่ย
เอาไหม One more?
ไม่แน่แกตัดเล็บมาตัดให้เจาะเนื้อแล้วอ่ะ
Okay, I better stop filming, otherwise I'll have no
รอบบ้านลูกนู่น
I'll have no storage left by the time we get back to the rescue place. So, okay, all right, I'll see you soon. So we're actually on the way back now, and this is a nice looking property actually, and we kind of feel like we're in the middle of the jungle. It's nice and lush and green, but there's a lot of dogs here, and I mean someone around here's probably got a bit of money for this property, but they're probably not the ones that are looking after all these dogs. So these guys here are pretty friendly. The other ones down there were a little bit noisy. Yeah, maybe they probably think it's a stick. She's alright. But yeah, it's really nice countryside around here. Very, very jungly. And I'd say these dogs here have a little bit more of a comfortable sort of life than the other ones that we've been seeing. So we're on the way back leg of the round now. I'm not really sure how many places we've got left to go, but I just thought because this area is a different sort of area, like I said, nice lush and green and very tropical, that thought we'd have a look. And like I said, these guys are friendly. Hello. And all they want sometimes is that just a little bit of love. And some food, of course. Okay, let's keep moving. We've got some more friendly ones here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Are these two spotty ones? Are these brothers or something?
Maybe.
Hello, Spotty. Hello, mate. Hello. Yeah, it's a good boy. Sawadee Krap. People just live in like little old shacks like that, but they're still looking after these dogs. Oh, I got a puppy to join the family. Babe, does she know are these brothers? Ah. Oh, some more happy boys. God, these guys look pretty solid.
Yeah, healthy.
Ah, you like your food. These two, they look like half Staffy or something.
Yeah. Oh, big bird.
Sabadi mai? Huh? What's that?
That's the kind of Staffy
Yeah.
over there. That's why it's like
Oh, look at him. God, look at the body on this guy. Short legs, big body. Hello. Okay. Hello. Sawadee Krap. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, this guy's getting upset, so. Hello, mate. Hello. They're generally pretty friendly, these guys.
ผมใหญ่เลยนะยอมนี่เนี่ยมันยอมแล้วเนี่ย
She's in the submissive position.
แล้วหลังมันไปโดนอะไรมาเนี่ย
Yeah, what happened?
ไม่รู้ว่าไปโดนอะไรมา
Did a scratch on the back? Hey, bit too friendly.
โอ้ยเจอตัวก็ใหญ่
Hello, mate. Hello, hello.
เนี่ยลูกเขาเนี่ยลูก
To be honest, these guys look like they're pretty well fed.
แต่ตัวนี้มันมีหางอยู่นี่
ตัวพ่อไม่ค่อยอยาก
But
อ๋อ มันไม่มีหาง
so Pla was telling me I might just walk back away from this old guy that's barking. Pla was telling me that they were just having a conversation about the, I guess well, it's a problem, street dogs. There's so many street dogs in Thailand, and they don't do a lot of desexing around here. So a lot of these dogs that are part of the rounds, they take them back and desex them for nothing, and then bring them back onto the street just to try and reduce the numbers. They used to offer the desexing as well for free at the centre, but then so many people came to get their dogs desexed that they had to start charging. So 400 baht for people to bring their dog for desexing now. 400 baht, so about
ไอ้บ้าดูทำ
about $20 Aussie.
ดูแม่งไอ้บ้า
About $20 Aussie to get your dog desexed. A lot of Thais don't actually believe in it, but yeah, it's what they.
มันเล่นหรือมันไล่
Like I said, they've done it with a lot of these dogs on the rounds just to help bring down those numbers. All right, looks like we're ready to leave this place. See you soon. About 100 meters down the road to another about 10 dogs down here. Hello. I don't know if these are this guy's dogs, but it's whoever lives in that little shack down there. Probably tries to look after them.
สงสารเขานะลุงทำบุญไปแคมป์
ระวังรถนะครับ
Okay, cup. Cup from cup.
ครับ
Watch out for the dog. The car. I mean. That's looks like these guys are done.
ครับผมครับขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
โชคดีนะคะคุณลุง
So we've just come into the path where they call this group of dogs the wheelchair mafia. You can see all their wheelchairs drying out, and obviously the ones in here, their back legs don't work, so a lot of them have been rescued after they've had road accidents, hit by cars. Some like there's a little white one over there that we'll have a look at shortly. He got brought here a couple of months ago, just because the owner couldn't look after him anymore and his back legs don't work. So what we'll do, it can be a little bit intimidating when you first come in here, just seeing the way that these dogs get around, and you know, you feel sorry for them, but the alternative would have been that you know, a lot of places that they'd be put down. You can see that one getting around. They learn to get around just on their two front legs, and that one you can see with the two green. We'll try and get a little bit closer without setting them all off. Just that one sort of moving around there. He got run over 2 months ago and brought in here 2 months ago. But what we'll have a look at a bit later, and some of the clips from it have gone viral. So they put all these wheelchairs on these guys, and they get so excited because they know it's time to go for their run, and they get let out, and they generally go right down there, and there's a bit of a sort of like a dam that they go down to and have a bit of an escape from where they are now. And like I said, I mean, you might feel sorry for them, but the alternative, and I mean, yeah, it's sad. They've been in accidents, a lot of them, but look how there's so many of them in a short, relatively small area, and they all get on. Of course, there's going to be the occasional fight, but if you think there's 800 dogs in here, and they do have to keep them separate. It's a pretty large area. Most of them are just having a bit of a snooze now, but it's a safe haven. It's a safe haven for these guys. You can adopt. Down the other end, there's the dogs that have been brought here, and they're okay to get around and everything now. They don't need as much sort of care, but you can. There's people here that adopt them. You can also sponsor dogs from here, so you can go on the website and look into how to sponsor a dog and just send. It's only, I don't know, probably 20 bucks a month, or that's 20 Aussie a month or something like that. There's different packages you can get. I'm just being mindful because I've got my camera on the stick. I don't want any dogs to sort of get a bit scared of the stick. But most of them are pretty friendly. Once they get used to you being in here, they stop barking, and they're just all hanging out now. There's the occasional growl or whatever, but so what's the story here? The story is this was started by a man named Mike, and Mike is from Sweden. He's from Sweden, and he came here. He was a chef, so he opened a restaurant not too far from here, and that's sort of what he set out to do. That was his business, and then he started feeding a couple of stray dogs that used to hang around the restaurant, and then two dogs led to 4 dogs, 4 dogs led to 8 dogs, and before he knew it, there was a heap of dogs coming around his restaurant that he was feeding and looking after, and I think he got a little bit of a name for himself. So where this place is now, used to be a pound run by the council, and they actually approached Mike and asked if he wanted to take it over. So they donated. I'll have to give a recap of the story, but they donated a lot to him. And I mean, the story of when he came here and the way the premises was, and they were just sort of throwing noodles over the fence at dogs, and the dogs were quite vicious. To what it is now, it's really is a haven for these dogs. And again, some of the stories that and some of the way the dogs come in here, if you go on the website and watch some of the videos, and if you saw the state of some of the dogs when they first got here, you'd be surprised that they actually came out the other side and are actually living a peaceful, happy life here now. So that's the story. We came here 2.5 years ago, and like I said, they solely rely on donations. So I think they had, you know, if donations stopped back then, they would have had about maybe 3 months worth of food to keep going. So luckily the donations have kept up. Social media has obviously helped, and there's another story about the Mr. Beast, who a lot of people would know. Mr. Beast heard about this place, and I'll find a little bit more out about that story and fill you in later. But that's a good story as well. I just want to get my facts right before I start telling you what happened, if it actually didn't happen. So we'll leave the video here. We're going to have some lunch soon with the staff. A lot of the staff live on the premises, so there's about 20 staff out of the 45 that live on the premises, so they get free accommodation, they get their lunch paid for, and they obviously get their salary as well. So what was the story with Mr. Beast? So Mr. Beast found out about this place, and one day they contacted Mike, who runs the place, and I'm not sure if Mike had really heard of them, but they had a meeting with him, and then he told Chris, who manages the place, he told them about this Mr. Beast who contacted them, and Chris said, wow, that's like pretty impressive, they're pretty big. And they came back again and basically asked what their wish list was, or like what they could. They said, don't worry about how much it costs, but what's your wish list? So they came back with a bit of a wish list, and there was a few things that they wanted. One was a van, one was a car, one was some equipment for the veterinary surgery, and $1 million baht, and I think 3 years worth of, or it might have been a year worth of dog food or something. So they came back. I don't know, a little bit later, they came back and said, okay, look, we'll donate $1 million baht. So, you know, they thought, oh well, that's good, that's great. It wasn't exactly their wish list, but you know, $1 million baht is $1 million baht. But what they also did then is they got in touch with Chris, and they said, look, we want to surprise Mike. So we'll donate the $1 million baht, but they needed an insider to sort of help with the rest. So what they did is they got Chris to surprise them, and I haven't watched it yet, but apparently it's on. If you Google Mr. Beast or Beast Philanthropy, and the man that rescues dogs, I believe you can see the video there. But they donated this van, so that's they use that for medical purposes. They also donated a new ute, which is similar to this one, but a nice new one. So that's the story with Mr. Beast. They've also had something to do with MasterChef Thailand, or Iron Chef. I don't know if it's the the same producer or whatever, but I think there must be some connection where, because Mike used to be a chef himself, there must be some connection that way. And they also donated $1 million baht. So every now and then this place gets like some good donations, and it obviously helps when, you know, companies or people like Mr. Beast, who has an unbelievable amount of YouTube followers. So I don't remember the numbers now, but it's something like 400 million or something. Yeah, that's definitely big when someone like that contacts you and spreads the word. And I think the place is still growing, because like we visited 2.5 years ago, and there wasn't many people coming out here. But now they said to us, look, if we want to sort of hang out with the dogs a little bit more without too many people, don't come on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because the place gets sort of a fair few people. So we're here on a Thursday, and we're the only ones. So we're just going for a walk now before we have some lunch. But I thought I'd let you know the story behind this place and the amazing work that they do. It's I mean, this guy's devoted his life now to the dogs, to the street dogs of Thailand, basically. And that speaks volumes about the kind of person he is. And like I said, all the staff here, they just love taking care of these animals. And these animals need it. So it's great that there is a place like this here in Thailand. And guys, if you're coming to Thailand, especially if you're coming to Pattaya, I mean, one day out of your way, come here and see what happens here. It's well worth it. It's well worth the day. So yes, I think we'll leave the video here. We've just come across a few dogs going for their walk. They really look forward to their walk. I mean, they get them all out at least once a day. So yeah, we'll leave it here. We'll have some lunch, and then we will see the wheelchair mafia when they go for their walk a little bit later on. Hey guys, so I did have all intentions of finishing up the video when we got back to the admin area over at the Man Who Rescues Dogs. But our taxi came, and then I had to sort out a donation and talk about sponsoring one of the dogs moving forward. So it all got a little bit sort of busy at one time, so we didn't do that then. So I just thought I'd come back and leave the video here. Again, the place that we visited is called The Man That Rescues Dogs. So it's tmtrd.org. It's worth a visit just to see what they do. And if you ever come to Pattaya, like I said, it's about an hour from here, and it's well worth it to go out and see, to meet these dogs that just want a little bit of love and affection, because they've obviously had some trauma in their lives, and now they're in their happy place, I guess. But I thought I'd finish up here on our balcony at the LK Empress Hotel, which is, you can see in the background, it's Pattaya Beach, or Pattaya Beach, and Beach Road also, which is the main beach that runs from north to south. And it's what a room! It's a bit older, but it's got everything. It's comfortable. The bed's comfortable. And the location, really, we're in central Pattaya, so we're right in the middle of the iconic Pattaya Beach. What better location could you actually have a holiday on? And these streets are actually, they stay busy until about, all hours, probably quieting down about 3 or 4 a.m. But I'll do another video on the hotel, and we might take a walk up, or get a song tower, which is the bus up to Terminal 21, and we'll have a look around there. But for now, today, we're getting ready to meet up with some friends and go out for the afternoon, and the afternoon will surely turn into the night. So we'll leave it here, and guys, we'll see you in the next one.